Disney officially confirmed Hocus Pocus 3 back in June 2023, and fans have been hungry for updates ever since. The threequel still hasn't started filming yet, so for now, you'll have to satisfy your Halloween cravings by re-watching the first two movies on Disney+. But here's the good news. We just got a really positive update. In October 2025, Bette Midler dropped some exciting news. She revealed that she's actually seen a script for the third movie. Now, it doesn't sound like it's the final version yet, but she had some pretty enthusiastic things to say about it. She said a lot of it was brilliant and got her very excited. Right now, they're working on figuring out the details, what the movie will be, where it's going to be set, and how much it's going to cost. So with that hope renewed, let's break down everything we know about Hocus Pocus 3. Release date. As of October 2025, Disney has confirmed the movie is happening, but we still don't have an official release date. Let's be real, hopefully we won't have to wait another 29 years for a new Hocus Pocus movie. Midler might have seen a script, but it doesn't sound like they're anywhere close to actually filming a sequel yet. That means it's pretty unlikely we'll see it next year. Right now, our best case scenario for the earliest announcement would be Halloween 2027. Yeah, that feels like ages away, and honestly, we hope we're wrong about that. If, and this is a big if, filming starts later this year or early 2026, there's an outside chance we could see it next year. Just for reference, the sequel filmed from October 2021 to January 2022, and then hit Disney Plus in October 2022. So a similar timeline is definitely possible, though it seems unlikely at the moment. Cast. Despite how the sequel ended, and we'll get into that in a bit, it's basically impossible to imagine Hocus Pocus 3 happening without the iconic trio: Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy as the Sanderson Sisters. The good news is they all seem really keen to return. Sarah Jessica Parker said in July 2025 that there are no new developments on the third movie yet, other than the fact that they'd all like to do it. She mentioned they've been having some conversations, though, which is promising. Whitney Peak, who starred in the sequel, put it perfectly when she told EW after the second movie came out, they can always come back. It would be hard to create a third movie without the Sanderson sisters, because it's their movie. They are Hocus Pocus. It's hard to imagine what a movie would be like without them. When Hocus Pocus 2 was released, Bette Midler herself hinted that she'd definitely consider returning. She said if there was a third one, of course she'd sign on, but she wasn't sure how it would work. She couldn't imagine what the story would be, but she loves Winifred, Sarah, Mary, and their relationship. She called it good for women, saying they stick together through hell and high water, but they do cause mayhem, and not many women cause that much mayhem. Now here's an important note. If there is a third movie, Doug Jones' Billy Butcherson likely won't return. He went on to the afterlife when Winnie disappeared at the end of the second movie. Her curse was finally broken. Since there weren't any other deaths, pretty much any of the cast from Hocus Pocus 2 could return. That includes Whitney Peak as Becca, Belissa Escobedo as Izzy, Lilia Buckingham as Cassie, Sam Richardson, Tony Hale, and others. According to screenwriter Jen D'Angelo, Hannah Waddingham could have a much bigger role in the next movie. She told EW in October 2023, "We've only scratched the surface of Hannah Waddingham's Mother Witch." The young trio from the sequel definitely seems excited about coming back. Lilia Buckingham told EW, "If there's a third, I want one of us to get corrupted by the power. I just know it would be Cassie." Whitney Peak told Hollywood Life she's totally down for another movie, and she even has an idea of how it could work. She pointed out that there was maybe potentially a second black flame candle at the end of the movie, and somebody's gonna have to light it. She said maybe it's her turn to put some kids in their place. Here's something really exciting. The OG stars who weren't in Hocus Pocus 2 have told EW they'd be up for appearing in a third film. Jason Marsden, who voiced Binks the cat, said he would absolutely join the threequel. Vanessa Shaw, who played Allison, also wanted to return, saying it's such a fun story, and having them reminisce about it makes it that much more fun. The fondness keeps growing. And Omri Katz, who played Max, said back in June 2023 after the threequel was announced, "Yes, I would return if Disney approached me. It would be an honor to return, hopefully with some of my fellow castmates, and make a fun addition to the franchise." Behind the camera, Hocus Pocus 2's director Anne Fletcher is returning for the new movie, according to the Wrap. Plot setup. So how does Hocus Pocus 2 set things up for a third movie? The second movie brings the sisters back when Becca lights the black flame candle in the woods with her friend Izzy. While that candle was destroyed by the end of the movie, the post-credits scene reveals something huge. There's another candle. We see Gilbert's cat bounding around the shop before coming to rest in front of a box labeled BF number 2 candle. That's right, a second one exists. But here's the twist. The Sanderson sisters don't meet their end by falling victim to the curse that makes them disappear at sunrise on November 1st. Instead, Mary and Sarah become victims of the spell that Winnie casts to grant herself total power. Winnie asks Becca, a new witch, to cast a spell to reunite them. But instead of bringing Mary and Sarah back, it sends Winnie on to wherever they are, presumably some kind of afterlife. Whether another black flame candle can call them back from the afterlife remains to be seen, but it would certainly lessen the dramatic arc achieved in the sequel. We have to hope that the third movie will take a wholly new direction. So the big question is, can another black flame candle call them back from the afterlife? It remains to be seen, but honestly, that would kind of lessen the dramatic arc that was achieved in the sequel. We really have to hope the third movie takes a completely new direction. Whitney Peak told EW, "It's an open-ended movie. So much could happen next. Both extremes too. If there is a next movie, we could be our coven, much older, but the Sanderson sisters could come back and we'd have to kick their asses again." Trailer. So is there any footage yet? Unfortunately, no. We can't even summon any magical sneak peeks, because Hocus Pocus 3 hasn't started filming yet, even though it's been officially confirmed. But we'll keep you updated as soon as anything drops. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any updates on Hocus Pocus 3.